Hello, everybody. How are you today? It's Sunday. I don't even know what day of this quarantine it is. I think I've been in pretty much since Monday. Lots and lots of fun. Um, let's see. We started virtual school Thursday. I really think that's awesome. And I know some people don't think it's so great, but I'm so used to working virtually that for me, having my son be able to work virtually and me in the same house is actually pretty cool. So maybe there's a silver lining in all of this. We have to look for that, right? Not that this is not the most awful experience. Somebody posted something yesterday. I think it was Michelle Neer, and she posted a picture of Anne Frank and how she was suffering in an attic for all those years, hiding out, not seeing the light of day. And here I am seeing my beautiful backyard and my pool, and I'm very lucky I get to go swimming a little later. And I just really think that in spite of all of this trauma and drama that we're going through, that we really need to focus on how fortunate we are that we have these freedoms and that we have the ability to connect with people despite being quarantined, despite being isolated. Last night I was on a call with some friends from California and all over the country for that matter. It started at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, and I was kind of tired, but it was nice. Somebody did a karaoke, was singing I Will Survive. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due and realize that we are fortunate to be having this terrible thing happen when we are able to be connected with each other in such a very real way. And I wanted to come on to talk a little bit about what's real and what's not. Not that I know everything, because I certainly don't. Uncertainty is definitely the name of the game for most of us, and very, very challenging. Hi, Joe. Hi, Larry. Hi, Joanne. Very challenging, especially for those of us that have younger children. My son is 9. He has lots of questions. I don't have lots of answers. I just kind of say we're doing the best we can, and we're here together, and we'll make the best of it. And my family is far away in Toronto. My mom wanted me to come up, but I was afraid I would drive 23 hours to the border because I'm not going to fly, I'm not going to take a train, and I'm not taking a bus. And I would drive all this way with my son and my dog and our stuff. And they'd say, sorry, even though you're Canadian, it's not essential travel, so we're not going to let you in. And I would have to turn around and drive 23 hours back. And since I hate driving, I think driving to Disney from here 2.5 hours is a lot for me. I just could not see it happening. So I decided it probably wasn't in my best interest to do that. So thanks a lot, Joe. Anyway, I wanted to just kind of check in and talk a little bit about some of the stuff that is going on that is positive, that can help small business owners like me and like you that have employees. Unfortunately, I only have one employee myself. Everybody else is an independent contractor, but at this time, I wish I had at least 2. I did for a while, but now I don't. And why? Well, there's a lot of assistance available. In Florida, we have the disaster recovery assistance. I think it's, let me see, I have the website here, disasterrecovery.org. And if you have 2 to 100 employees, it's zero interest loans for a year. You have to have your financials together. You have to have a story. You have to fill in the application. I can help you with all of that. And you have to have some outline of how you're planning to repay, which is challenging, of course, because we have no idea probably. But we can figure out some solutions and some options. Hi, Suzanne, all the way from London, England. It's funny, I have a couple of our cruise people on. We're definitely not on a cruise right now, are we? Glad not that we're not on a cruise, but hopefully by next year when we are scheduled to go on our cruise, I think it's January 26th or so, hopefully we can actually go and the cruise industry will be back. I was told yesterday that Norwegian Cruise Line's stock price is lower than the price of its parts, which is crazy, right, Suzanne? Thank God. Could you just imagine all of us? Hi, Sinelli. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I guess I can't see everybody that's joining. But what I wanted to talk about is in both Canada and the U.S., there are tons and tons of plans and loans and financial assistance available. Canada, of course, is more of a social welfare country, and I got to admit, we have better systems there than here, better systems to support our people, better systems to ensure that life goes on, better systems for unemployment insurance. But the federal government here and certainly the state governments are stepping up and there is recovery and assistance available. It's a matter of figuring out if you qualify. So, for example, I think that this morning, $4 trillion, not 50 billion like was originally allocated, but $4 trillion was allocated to small and medium-sized businesses that are struggling through this. That there are retention loans that are available to help keep employees. There are other kinds of loans that are available. There are SBA loans, the Small Business Administration. You have to qualify. You do have to show that your credit is good and that you're not a huge risk of not repaying. But they will forgive non-repayment if you don't lay off anybody. It's complicated. I don't want to just misstate anything, and I guarantee you today I'm not providing any legal advice. I just want to make that really clear. Even though I am a lawyer both in Canada and here in the U.S., I'm not providing legal advice. I'm a guide. I'm an advisor. I help figure out solutions and find the best solutions that are available. And I also understand that as of today, for a nuclear family of 4, I guess that's a husband, wife, and 2 kids, the government is issuing checks for $3,000. So if you don't have that nuclear family, you are still eligible for money. It's just going to be pro rata. It's just myself and my son in my family, so we'll probably be eligible, hopefully, for half of that. And that will help offset some of these challenges, although certainly not offset all of them for those of us that are negatively impacted. I don't think there's anybody that's not negatively impacted, although I will say that for the cruise people, for example, there are so many people that have online businesses, and those online businesses are actually booming right now because especially Zoom. I mean, look at Zoom. My son is on Zoom all day. I'm on Zoom all day. I mean, Zoom is doing amazingly well now. On a positive note, the CEO of Zoom actually gifted Zoom to every school in the nation, which is amazing. And I think all over the world, perhaps, I don't know. But it's an amazing thing to think that that gift for these kids that have never used Zoom before and now they're suddenly being homeschooled is an amazing thing. And I'm very grateful to him. It's just an amazing thing. And certainly his stock is going up and up and up and up, despite the gift. Actually, probably because of the gift. Hi, Nancy. So nice to see you. Hi, Fatima, Heather, and Tina. I think it was, Tina, it was lovely to run into you for a quick moment last week. I guess that's not going to happen for a while. But I just wanted to come on and see if anybody had any questions. I don't know if I can answer. You hear the birds chirping? I mean, the birds are still chirping. Life is still going on. Hi, Stacy. I wish Brandon and Zevi could play baseball so much. He's just dying, like, by himself, playing baseball and basketball and whatever. But it's challenging, certainly, for a kid that loves to run around. Yes, exactly. Let's hope that these kids at home all have online access. I mean, I'm very fortunate. I live in a lovely home with a pool and, a yard and all of the amenities. And we have so much food at the moment that I feel like we're never going to run out of food. It's kind of crazy, but we will. God willing, the food supply will continue. But the reality is that during these times, it's an opportunity for us to come together. Tonight, I'm going to be on another Zoom call that was initiated by a colleague in Calgary. It's at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. So once again, I'm lucky. I'll be on Zoom at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. But these challenges are surmountable. I was on a call the other day with Israel. I'm on calls pretty much every day with Israel, for that matter. There's a lot going on in Israel. And would you believe that people, well, you would. I would. People are still going to the beaches in Israel, and they are on mandatory quarantine. So despite that, people are still going to the beaches, and they're supposed to be issuing $1,000 fines for every violation. That's going to happen here, too. I know that that's happening in some states. It hasn't happened in Florida yet, but I don't know if you guys saw, sadly, the first death in Palm Beach County happened today. It was on the news on Palm Beach Post. And yes, there's the school meals are being, here, Suzanne, are being provided in different ways. My son goes to a private school, so we don't get school meals. For that matter, we pay for school meals. But for the public school attendees, there are different situations and different circumstances being provided. I don't know. The reality is that a lot of people are definitely in a much worse situation than those of us that are lucky enough to be on this call. Hi, Nancy. And I feel grateful that I have the ability to run most of my business online. Granted, I lost a few contracts last week, but at the end of the day, it will all come around, and we have to pivot. And like Adam Markell says, Adam, how are you? I was watching your webinar yesterday. Like Adam Markell says, pivoting is what it's all about. Adam was a lawyer, and he pivoted into being an amazing coach and a speaker trainer. Oh my God. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jody. I was talking about you the other day with Jennifer Berkowitz. So there you go. Small world. So Michelle, so nice to see you. Please send my love to Aaron. So it's a crazy world that we're living in. And I think the important thing is to realize that we are all, literally all in it together. I don't think there is anybody that's immune from this. But we have to come together as a community. And it's hard because we're socially distant. We aren't able to touch each other. We aren't able to be together. And at the same time, it's a way to build community. Rabbi Ephraim Goldberg from Boca Raton Synagogue, just before Shabbat on Friday, was being very diligent. They're very diligent about maintaining this social isolation and this separation because, of course, in Judaism, you're supposed to have 10, I'm going to say people, to have a minyan in order to do prayer. And obviously, that's not possible when we're in social isolation. And Rabbi Goldberg was saying, stay in your homes. Don't take the risk, because at the end of the day, this is how we build community, by respecting each other and honoring each other. And this is how we're going to stay healthy and have the opportunity to apply for these loans. So there are loans, there will be grants, there's money available. In Canada, there's amazing money, there's mortgage forgiveness, there's unemployment insurance available in Canada. I'm still licensed up there. If you need any help, please ask. I'm here to help you. I really, really want to make a difference for each and every one of my friends and my clients. In some ways, it feels, exactly, Michelle, that's so true. Like, it's really true, because I don't even know where you are right now. I saw Aaron with horses yesterday. Are you in Oregon, or where are you? I don't know. But there's nobody, like whenever I talk to somebody on LinkedIn or Facebook or whatever, the first thing I say is, how are you doing? How are you doing? Reach out. Somebody said yesterday, reach out to all your exes and talk to them. I mean, why not? We're all people. We are literally all in this together, and it is a global community. Oh, you're home. Okay, cool. So where are those horses? I want one of those horses. So, pardon? So that's my son. You want to come say hi on Facebook? He doesn't want to say hi. Of course not, because he's antisocial. Although today he's been pretty social. They had a Zoom call with his grade today. How many kids were on that Zoom call? Don't do that, Sally. You don't know. Oh, hi. How are you, Magdalena? I remember when I was speaking for AILA, the American Immigration Lawyers Association. Listen, immigration is going to change drastically, right? No doubt about it. I know. I just said that. I remember. So we should definitely connect. I'll reach out to you. We need to have a conversation. It's nice to see you. I'm not, Zevi. I'm on Facebook Live, okay? So I just wanted to, again, come on and say that there's a lot of misinformation out there. A lot. They don't squawk at night. I'm sitting right next to the tree. I think they have a nest up there, Suzanne. At night, it's so quiet here because I live right next to a synagogue, and the synagogue is closed, and there's nothing going on. There's no planes. There's nothing. It's super quiet. I live in a suburb, not in a city. And it's, thank you. So nice to see you. And I will reach out to each and every one of you. I think this is the time to connect and find ways to collaborate and help each other and build our businesses and really contribute to the world. Somebody said to me yesterday, what is your why? What do you want? And my why is impact. And, impact doesn't mean the same thing to everybody, but impact does mean that I want to make a difference in people's lives. Those birds are a little aggravating, huh? Now I'm thinking about it, they're a little aggravating, but I'm very grateful that they're here, and I can hear them instead of hearing some kind of siren, God forbid, or something like that. And my mom is healthy. She is, I don't know how old she is. She's 75, and she's fine, thank God. She's in Toronto. She is currently staying with her boyfriend. And I think that's a good thing because I know she's safe. She has to stay away from her grandchildren, which isn't great for her. But at the end of the day, this is how people stay healthy and hopefully have the opportunity to rebuild and come out of this better, stronger, better, stronger, faster. And I don't mean to say that tongue-in-cheek, because nothing about this is tongue-in-cheek. But if anybody, hi, Susan. Oh, it's so nice to see you. It's been way too long, Susan. We should definitely catch up. So nice to see you. If anybody has any questions about the funding that's available, even in England, let's find out what's available, if there's money available for you. In Canada, in the US, my two favorite countries, go global. This is the time. Build your business, get it ready so that when the time comes, you are the first in line. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot. It's Mother's Day. I saw a couple of people posting. Well, happy Mother's Day to you, Suzanne. It's Mother's Day in Britain. I didn't even know that Britain had a different Mother's Day than we do here. I guess ours is about 2 months, a month and a half down the road. Hi, Rob. Welcome. And also, I wanted to tell you something else. I think everybody knows, or if you don't, you should. I've been a licensed realtor for 12 years. 12 years. Oh, there's a siren. Suzanne, that's just for you, the siren. Can you hear it? So I've been a licensed realtor for 12 years, and I've done literally nothing with my license, like nothing, okay? It's just sat there. I pay money. I do the updates every 2 years, the continuing education, and I do nothing with this license. Finally now, about, I guess in November, I joined this company called EXP, and it's incredible. It's been an incredible ride. I have more traction with my main business than I've ever had before, because I'm the only concierge immigration legal expert that is in this space, and I'm providing service to all these other realtors all over the world, Canada, the UK, Australia, and the US. Oh yeah, the US. And we're expanding, and it's super exciting, and it's like the Uber of real estate. So what does that mean? So that means that they don't own any cars. They don't have brick and mortar offices. Everything is in the cloud. And I just did a mastermind the other day using software, kind of like gaming software. It was so cool. I didn't even hit the wall. I managed to get through it. And why am I so excited about it? Because this is the time that businesses like EXP Realty have the opportunity to grow and expand exponentially. And I'm really excited to be a part of it, because I have the opportunity to build that team of a referral network, a connection network, because I am a connector. There's no question about it. And build my team in Canada and all over the world. So I just wanted to share that as an additional piece of information. If anybody on here is a realtor, yes, exactly. I would love to help find out about that, Suzanne. Maybe we can connect. I've always loved connecting with you. And I actually was talking with Penny, your roommate from the cruise, the other day, who's also my client, and building some exciting real estate opportunities. So there are going to be real estate opportunities in this market. There probably already are, but this is going to continue to grow and expand. And if you are interested in investing in real estate in Canada or the US, I'm actually doing a webinar tomorrow with one of my favorite Canadian realtors who's in Sarnia, Ontario. That's just between London and Windsor. Basically, it's like an hour from the border to Detroit, okay? So, hi, Bonnie. Oh, my gosh, people that I haven't seen in so long. So anyway, the exciting part about that is my brother, who's a financial advisor in Toronto, is going to come on and provide some guidance on mortgage insurance and all the stuff that Canadians, RSPs, and how your retirement savings can be impacted by all this, and how you can protect your business and how you can protect your real estate. And we're going to talk about how to invest smartly and wisely at this time so that you don't lose your shirt more than you already have. And remember, this is long term. I'm not running down the street to sell all my stock right now. If I were, I would be in trouble. But thank God that I'm in this for the long term. And this too shall pass, and we shall come back, and we shall prevail. And it's so nice to see you, Bonnie. I hope you're feeling good and your son is feeling great as well. And again, I'm here. I keep saying this, but I'm here as a resource. I love providing service and support for all of you guys. At any time, feel free to reach out to me. We can see how we can protect you, protect your business, and make sure that you make the right real estate choices. And if you are a licensed realtor, reach out to me. We can talk about this amazing EXP model and how we can connect all these dots together and figure out if there's some money available to you. If you're a realtor running your own business and you have maybe employees working for you, there's an opportunity to also qualify for your SBA loan potentially, or your disaster recovery in your state or in Canada. So, Lauren Cohen, I love being here for you. Please join my Facebook page, eCouncil Inc., ECOUNCILINC. And Please connect with me any which way that you want. You can reach me by direct message or by email, actually I'll give you my personal email. It's Lauren, Laurenesq, Lauren, ESQ at Gmail. I wish you all well, and please stay healthy, stay inside or outside in your home. Don't run errands, don't be silly, don't do things that you don't need to do. Let's all stay safe so we can come out of this stronger, better, stronger, faster. Where's that from? I can't remember. I think it's a TV show or maybe a movie. I'm not that good with this stuff. All right, love you guys. Take care. By the way, that's my puppy over there. See? My puppy, her name is Lila. She's a Labradoodle. She keeps us all sane. All right. Hi, Michelle. I'm sorry I'm about to leave, so I'll sign off now, and I'll look forward to... Hi, Fred. I'll look forward to speaking with all of you. Take good care, everybody. I mean that with everything I have. Take good care of yourselves. Bye. Hi, Michelle.